Announcer bot is active. Janine Glad from South Africa in Andretti hairpin is third. Best lap is a 1:33.168. Leon from South Africa is 7th. Tommy Glad from South Africa is 4th. Best lap is a 1:34.834. Leon is P7. Best lap is a 1:37.523. Tommy Glad in the corkscrew is P4. 60 minutes remaining in the session. Janine Glad in Rahal Straight is third. Tommy Glad in turn 4 is 4th.
Okay, his lap time is a 1:37.5.
Leon is P7. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in turn 10 is P4. Mike McPheer from Ireland in the corkscrew is second. Leon in turn 3 is 5th. Best lap is a 1:36.462. Tommy Glad in turn 11 is 3rd. Mike McKeer in Rahal Straight is P2. Best lap is a 19:22.691. Leon from South Africa is P4. Best lap is a 1:36.016. Mike McKeer in turn 3 is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:31.393. "55 minutes remaining in the session. Leon in the corkscrew is 4th. Namibia is P5.
The guy in front has just done a 31:26.4. The leader has just done a 10:40.2 seconds.
Mike McKeer from Ireland in turn 3 is P2. Chantal de Jager is 4th. Best lap is a 3:48.881. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa in turn 10 is 1st.
The leader has just done a 1:31.5.
Mike McKeer in turn 3 is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:31.343. Brendan Gryasel in turn 5 is first. Best lap is a 1:31.535. Chantal de Jager in the corkscrew is P5.
Guy ahead is just done 8, 3,
Leon is P4.
18.9 seconds.
Willy Van Wyck is P3. Best lap is a 1:34.806. "50 minutes remaining in the session. Mike McGeer is second. Chantal de Jager is P5. Leon in Rainy Curve is fifth. Mike McGeer in turn 10 is second. Leon in turn 3 is P5. Best lap is a 1:35.659. Chantal de Jager is P4. Best lap is a 1:35.635. Leon is fifth.
The car in front is just done a 135.7.
Chantal de Jaeger in the corkscrew is 5th.
Is just on a 135.6.
Willie Van Wyck from Namibia is 3rd. "45 minutes remaining in the session. Chantal de Jaeger in the corkscrew is P5. Willie Van Wyck in Rahal Strait is P3. Chantal de Jaeger is 5th. Best lap is a 135.599. Willie Van Wyck in turn 3 is 3rd. Chantal de Jaeger is 5th. Willie Van Wyck is P3. Chantal de Jager in Rahal Strait is 5th. Leon is P4. Best lap is a 1:34.825. Minutes remaining in the session. The qualification session is at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in Monterey, USA. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the north-northeast. John Visser from South Africa is P3. Tommy Glad from South Africa is P5. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa in turn 5 is 7th. Janine Glad from South Africa in turn 10 is P4. John Visser is P1. From South Africa in turn 3 is P5. Brendan Gryasel is up 18.58 in turn 6. Brendan Gryasel is up 19.47 in turn 10.
Leader is just on a 131.6.
Brendan Gryasel improved his P1 with a 131.625. Tommy Glad is P5. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia in turn
Leader is just on a
4th.
131.6.
Mike McGear is provisional pole with a
Leader is just on a
1.580.
131.2.
Peter Geldenhuis is provisional pole with a 131.197. Chantal de Jager is P20. Chantal de Jager improved his P20 with a 136.917. 5.720 off pole. Brendan Gryasel is third up 0.10. Tommy Glad in turn 5 is fifth up 0.23. Best lap is a 137.041. 5.844 off pole. Brendan Gryasel is third up 0.14. Brendan Gryasel improved his P2 with a 131.402. 0.205 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Tommy Glad is fifth. Tommy Glad improved his fifth with a 134.135. 2.938 off pole. John Visser is P7. John Visser improved his P6 with a 134.431. 3.234 off pole. Brendan Gryasel in turn 5 is P2 up 0.15. Tommy Glad is P5 up 1.02. Tommy Glad is up 1.14 in rainy curve. Tommy Glad improved his P4 with a 133.016. 1.819 off pole. Leon from South Africa is A.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 135.5.
Leon improved his P8 with a 135.471. 4.274 off pole. Willie Van Wyck is 7th. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in Andretti hairpin is P20. Best lap is a 135.231. 4.034 off pole. Brendan Gryasel in Rahal straight is second. Best lap is a 131.402. 0.205 off pole. Mike McGear from Ireland in rainy curve is P3 up 0.29. is P2 with a 131.322. 0.125 off pole. Chantal de Jager is 20th. Chantal de Jager improved is 20th with a 134.187. 2.990 off pole. Janine Glad is 5th up 0.21. Peter Geldenhuis is first.
The leader is just a
Peter Geldenhuis is provisional
131.0.
pole with a 131.044. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Janine Glad in Andretti hairpin is 5th. Peter Geldenhuis in Rahal Straight is first up 0.16.
Just done a
Peter Geldenhuis is
130.7.
provisional pole with a 130.697. Janine Glad is P5 up 0.41. Janine Glad improved is 4th with a 132.664. 1.967 off pole.
Okay? Champ, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
The race session is at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in Monterey, USA. The wind speed is 13 km/h from the north-northeast. Peter Geldenhuis is P1. Mike McGeer from Ireland is P2. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is third. Janine Glad from South Africa is P4. Tommy Glad from South Africa is P5. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia is 6th. John Visser from South Africa is 7th. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. P2. Tommy Black in turn 3 is 5th. Willie Van Wyck is 6th. Brendan Gryasel in Rahal Strait is 3rd. Willie Van Wyck in the Corkscrew is 6th. Brendan Gryasel is P3. Best lap is a 1:39.446. 1.410 off the fastest lap. Willie Van Wyck is 6th, 1.2 behind John Visser. Tommy Glad from South Africa in turn 5 is 5th. John Visser in Rahal Strait is P7, 0.4 behind Willie Van Wyck. Mike McGeer in turn 10 is P2, 0.4 behind Peter Geldenhuis.
Leader's just done. 131.5.
Brendan Gryasel in Andretti Hairpin is 3rd, 1.2 behind Mike McGeer. Mike McGeer was 0.8 faster last lap. Mike McGeer is 2nd, 1.0 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Geldenhuis. Janine Glad in the corkscrew is P4.
The leader has just done a 130.8.
Mike McDeer in Andretti hairpin is P2, 0.8 behind Peter Geldenhuis. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Willy Van Wyck is 6th. Mike McDeer in turn 10 on lap 4 is second, 1.0 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad is P5. Mike McDeer is P2. Best lap is a 131.137. .287 off the fastest lap. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa in turn 10 is first, 0.9 ahead of Mike McDeer. McDeer in Andretti hairpin is P2, 0.9 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Turn 3 is P6. Mike McDeer in the corkscrew is second, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. ISL is P3. Janine Glad is 4th. Mike McGeer in turn 5 is 2nd, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. 5
Okay,
minutes
champ. 5
remaining
minutes to
in
go.
the session.
5 minutes left.
Tommy Glad in turn 4 is P5, 0.4 behind Willie Van Wyck. Mike McGeer is 2nd, 0.8 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad in turn 10 is P5, 0.4 behind Willie Van Wyck. Chantal de Jager exiting pits. Mike McGeer in Rahal Straight is 2nd, 0.7 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad in turn 5 on lap 8 is P5, 0.4 behind Willie Van Wyck. Mike McGeer is 2nd, 0.8 behind Peter Geldenhuis.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Chantal de Jager from Namibia in Andretti hairpin is P20. Mike McGeer in turn 11 is 2nd, 1.1 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Chantal de Jager in Rainy Curve is P20. Mike McDeer in Rahal Straight is P2. Best lap is a 1:31.046. 0.196 off the fastest lap. John Visser in Andretti Hairpin is P7. Mike McGeer is second, 0.4 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad in the Corkscrew is fifth, 0.4 behind Willy Van Wyck. Mike McGeer in turn 5 is second, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad from South Africa in Andretti Hairpin is P5, 0.4 behind Willy Van Wyck. Willy Van Wyck was 2.9 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Peter Geldenhuis finished first. Mike McGeer finished second. Brendan Grisel finished P3. Willy Van Wyck finished P6. Leon from South Africa finished 17th. Chantal de Jager finished P20. Janine Glad finished 4th. Tommy Glad finished 5th. John Visser finished P7.
Lead cars pitting. Get ready, champ.
The race session is at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in Monterrey, USA. The wind speed is 9 km/h from the north-northeast. John Visser is first. Tommy Glad from South Africa is P2. Janine Glad from South Africa is P3. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia is P4. Brandon Gryasel from South Africa is 5th. Mike McPeer from Ireland is 6th. From South Africa is P7. 15 minutes remaining in the session race time. Brendan Gryasel is P3. Willie Van Wyck is 6th. John Visser from South Africa is P7. John Visser is 7th, 0.2 ahead of Willie Van Wyck. Mike McKeer in turn 6 is 2nd, 0.5 ahead of Peter Geldenhuis. John Visser in turn 10 is 7th, 0.5 behind Willie Van Wyck.
Hillier is just
Mike
a
McKeer is 2nd,
135.8.
0.4 behind Peter Geldenhuis.
The car first lap time is a 132.2.
Is P5, 0.8 ahead of Janine Glad. Mike McGeer in Rahal Straight is P2, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad in the corkscrew is P5, 0.4 ahead of Janine Glad.
Hillier is just on a 131.4.
Mike McGeer is second, 0.7 behind Peter Geldenhuis. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Tommy Glad is fifth, 0.3 ahead of Janine Glad. Janine Glad was 0.7 faster last lap. Willie Van Wyck is 6th, 0.5 behind Tommy Glad. Tommy Glad in turn 6 is P5. Best lap is a 1:33.496. 2.061 off the fastest lap. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia in the corkscrew is P6, 0.4 behind Tommy Glad.
Hillier is just on a 131.2.
Tommy Glad in turn 4 on lap 5 is 5th, 1.2 behind Janine Glad. Janine Glad was 1.4 faster last lap. Mike McGeer in the corkscrew is second, 1.9 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Tommy Glad in turn 11 is P5, 1.5 behind Janine Glad. John Visser is P7. Tommy Glad in Rahal Straight is P5, 1.4 behind Janine Glad. Willie Van Wyck is P6. Best lap is a 1:33.618. 2.456 off the fastest lap.
5 minutes to go.
remaining in the
5
session.
minutes left.
Peter Geldenhuis in turn 6 is P1, 1.9 ahead of Mike McGear. John Visser is 7th. Tommy Glad is P5, 0.1 behind Willie Van Wyck.
The car hits pitting now.
Willie Van Wyck in turn 4 is P6. Janine Glad from South Africa in Rainy Curve is 4th. Griesel is P3.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
John Visser is 7th. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa in the Corkscrew is 1st, 1.9 ahead of Mike McGear. Mike McGear in turn 10 is 2nd, 0.3 ahead of Peter Geldenhuis. Leon from South Africa in Rainy Curve is 17th. Mike McGear is P2, 0.5 ahead of Peter Geldenhuis. Janine Glad in Rahal Straight is 4th. Mike McGear is 2nd, 0.9 ahead of Peter Geldenhuis. Leon in turn 11 is 17th. Just finished the race. Mike McGear finished 2nd. Peter Geldenhuis finished 1st. Janine Glad finished P4. Brendan Gryasel finished 3rd. Willie Van Wyck finished P6. Leon finished 17th. Tommy Glad finished P5. John Visser finished 7th.